Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the third episode of the Lounge Podcast. And I'm so excited today. My wife is here, and we're going to be looking into three topics today: how I made it to get it onto the podcasts, how kids fail at school, the reasons behind these things, and we're also going to look into the childhood stars. Makanaka Ishi and Tinawimbo Chimbetete. So, see that. Can you tell me how I managed to convince you to come to the podcast and what are the parts that you liked most about this?
You just did your best. I think you're actually trying to go back to when we were dating. So, yeah.
But do you actually think it's that sustainable? Like, can I be doing that for the next 20 years or so?
If you want. But you were kind of reluctant about the marriage. So, that's why you're not doing that.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so guys, I'll be giving you the highlights on the things I had to do for the past couple of weeks. So the things I noticed that chocolates are a good thing when it comes to being sweet. But I had to look into it. Then I realized no, my wife doesn't like chocolates. The thing she keeps on saying more often is that she likes roasted maize, and I had to bring that more often. And the sight of watching her chew and eat was so good, so I did that more often. I think about six or more times every time I'll be coming from work.
Times.
Is that a lie?
Uh,
I'm telling the truth.
okay. I didn't count.
Seriously?
I wasn't counting though.
Yeah, you see now.
I wasn't counting, but
I
I know
actually think I have
you're
to.
doing that more often.
I have to be writing notes down, right? What else did I do?
You bought me a necklace.
Oh, the necklace part. Okay.
But I asked you for that.
Yeah, and I bought it because you had an event.
You were supposed to do it willingly without me asking you.
There was an event anyway, but still, what matters is about the necklace, right? And did you like it or you didn't like it? I
It
guess
was too big.
because I didn't have to know the size. I
You
didn't know.
see, it means you're not sweet. You didn't know that I need to get a shorter piece.
But I'm learning. It's a process.
I appreciate the learning process.
Do you mean it? Because the way you're saying it.
I do mean it, but it seems like you didn't even know which necklace will fit me. How can you buy a necklace that gets you here?
No, what happened is I had to judge you depending on the dress you're going to wear. That's where I actually made the mistake.
Okay.
Seriously.
The plan was us going out.
Oh, that right.
That's story for another day.
Why are you skipping it? Why are you skipping it? So we had a plan of going out, but later on, the timing wasn't that good, so we had to set aside the money. Then what can I say? In a few days, marriage happened. We're out of meat in the house. I don't know why
I
the maid
used it.
use it for meat.
Yes.
Seriously.
Hmm.
Okay, that's nice.
How can we go out without meat? We spend $30-$40, we come back, we don't have meat.
Yeah, but at least it was put to good use.
It was quite an effort because you say you're not into these things, but when we go there, you're also excited.
We process things. We process things differently. But I was
Okay.
trying, but some of those things are not so hard. Just remember, like me saying, I have to say good morning, sweetheart, every day with a kiss. Oh, I actually had to take you to the bus stop a
It's
couple
a
of times.
lie. I was the one who requested, please, can you go with me to the bus stop? I'm going alone today.
Yeah, but other times I would say no, I'm not going. So
But
me agreeing
throughout this process, you only did that once when I requested, not
twice,
you willingly.
twice,
Oh, it was once.
twice. But it's a learning process.
But it was once. You're lying.
Twice.
Once.
It's twice.
Once.
It's okay. It's okay. But at the end of the day, it happened within this period.
So it's kind of fake
No, it's not fake. I am learning.
because you did that up to the after 15. You were begged to bear
I am
sex.
not even back. I'm still trying. I'm learning this.
Did you try something else
It's not an
after
overnight thing.
15?
It's not an overnight thing.
Okay.
You have to go through those things.
Okay.
But anyway, so I've just been asking it. Okay, fine. Let's say I actually managed to do these things more often for a very long period of time, right? Is it actually going to save us from the troubles of marriage? Especially the Kapupi Mainga examples. Can I say
We wouldn't go that far though, because you were once sweet before. I don't know who told you that once you are married, you need to relax. Then you relaxed.
it's
But
not
then you did that before.
things change? People grow up.
So why are you changing to be sweet now?
No, I'm trying because I have realized the things that make us tick in marriage are different, right? So excluding money, that's things I can try. They are
If
not.
you are trying, it means you are not doing it willingly. You're
I,
just doing it for the sake of just doing it.
it means I'm putting in effort. I am learning.
Are you going to learn for the rest of your life?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, we'll see. Okay, now that you got 85% by 15, what's next?
You
We
know,
are 2 days after 15. Are you going to keep on doing these things or is done? It's a done deal.
it's not a done deal because for me to keep on having you in these conversations, it means I have to actually play a bigger part. I have to make you feel like you're there every time. That means I have to do that for the longest time possible, like forever. I mean,
All right. You said for me to be here, so it's actually just for me to be here. If I was saying, okay, if you actually say, all right, I'm just doing this, it's okay, whether you're sweet or not, it means you're not going to be sweet. Is that?
no, it doesn't mean like that because, like I've told you earlier, the purpose of this podcast is more like to bring up the realities of the marriage aspect of it, right? Because I cannot complain about telling you good morning, sweetheart. I love you, sweetheart. You're looking nice, right? I don't have to complain about that because it's something that I can do. So it's not bad.
I don't remember the nasty comment that you commented about me that gave you.
You got mad on the 13th.
What happened? Don't
No,
remember.
we are discussing about going to see the baby and stuff. It's okay. I realize you can forgive and forget if you can't remember.
I do remember, but I didn't think you would say that. But you know you were wrong.
For the sake of progress.
Not for the sake of
For the sake
progress,
of
for
progress.
reality, you were wrong. How can you say that?
But you were just pushing all sides.
I wasn't pushing any side. I told you what I think and how I feel, and then you were passing such comments.
I'm sorry to say that.
You were wrong, not for the sake of progress.
I'm sorry. So after our visit, we realized a couple of issues that go on with students. So we
Oh no, before we even go to
yes.
students and stuff, are we to go there or we need to talk about Christmas thing?
Oh, we have the Xmas thing. Okay, okay, okay. So we have Christmas coming up, and we have a couple of issues because we kind of we kind of have different views of the Xmas. So I would just like to give my background story of how we used to have Christmases at home before marriage. So mostly my parents would buy us new clothes for Xmas. Though sometimes it would happen the clothes would arrive in Zimbabwe after Xmas because it depends how busy the border was during that time. And on Xmas, mostly would be home having some good stuff, good food that we don't usually have all year round. So now that I've grown up, I kind of realize I'm not as much invested into the Xmas event as my wife. So as I'm trying so hard to be there and to play my part. So we have a challenge now. I'm expected to plan these things bit by bit, bit by bit, but I'm not as invested into the Christmas event as she is. And now we have challenges on how we got about it. Actually, yesterday we had a misunderstanding about that and she left. Then I'm trying to explain. I don't know where am I wrong. I don't know where I'm missing the point. But isn't it easy for us to just say, okay, with this budget, let's plan A, B, C, and D together?
Together?
Yes.
Now you're lying.
No,
All
I'm
right.
not lying.
The thing is, growing up, we're making Christmas a very big deal. It is a big deal to my side
Yes.
because during Christmas, people would come like family members. Some will be at school, some at work, outside the country. Even my dad won't be around, but for Christmas, definitely he will be home, right? So for Christmas, before back then, would have people would visit from Gokwe, people would visit from Mount Dawe, and we can't. My dad wouldn't be able to cater for all those people to go out. So what we'd do if we have so many visitors, we just do something at home. Probably have braai, cook a lot of food. We just music and all from the 24th up to the 25th. But then when we are just a family, we go out because my dad is against the fact that people will be just cooking and doing the dishes, cooking and doing the dishes without having time to relax on Christmas Day. So he suggested that we go out on Christmas. We look for a place, we go there, we eat, play music, play games, and all, then we come back. That's how we celebrated Christmas. And with new Christmas clothes, by the way. So my dad would plan these things way before. Probably in November, I would start looking for places that we didn't visit. Or then by December, this time, everything would be sorted. If deposits had been made, everything will be sorted. And you know that. Then there comes marriage. The first one, you started cooking, I think around 12, is it? And we ate past 3, 4. That was the first Christmas when we got married. I was pregnant, I think. The second time, oh, bed to waste. You didn't allow me to go to my parents' house where I know that people celebrate Christmas. We had to stay here. Boring, 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 boring Christmas. Then the following day, I had to start looking for places to go on TikTok because you were saying, okay, fine, let's just do it. Let's just go where we want. And this is the third Christmas we are together. You're saying, I don't have any plans. If you want to make plans, you can make plans. You can decide. Which is like, okay, fine. If that's what you want, if you want us to bring up our child in that way, that we don't even celebrate Christmas, we don't even think about it, we don't even buy Christmas trees. Growing up, I knew that we have a corner with Christmas trees and presents. They will open them on Boxing Day. But now that I'm married, I don't even know those things. We don't even have family time. We don't even have that. So on Christmas, I know you spend, probably you spend the whole day here, but you'll be on your phone or watching something on Netflix.
Okay.
And the following day, now you're saying, look for a place or what you want us to do.
Okay, so what I'm saying now is, do you actually realize our differences? That's
But
what you, that's what you need to acknowledge first.
that's not a different. Honestly,
You
it's
see,
being just ignorant of some things. Christmas. If you are working outside the country, probably you are in SA, you are in UK or Dubai, or I don't know. Then it's Christmas. You say, I don't even think about those things. I'll just be home. Okay, fine. I'm home with you. Then what? Are we just going to be sitting here? Am I supposed to do laundry? Am I supposed to cook the whole day? Is that what you want?
you need to understand first what we have just mentioned. Kidi. Like I always say, our energy towards the things we do is different. So in this case, you have more energy and I don't have,
So that's why
right?
I'm adjusting to suit your side.
No,
I'm now with less energy. We are now on the same level in terms of energy levels of holidays and stuff. Mind you, going out, you were complaining. I don't think about those things. Blah 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 blah. Okay, fine. And now I don't talk about those things. Yet you're saying that you want to be a sweet husband. You don't propose dates besides this one that I use the money for meat. Then now we have Christmas. You knew we had Christmas on the 1st of January 2025. And now it's 18 December. You know that we have Christmas. You're now asking me, um, maybe you can plan something. Maybe if I'm not around. If you want to plan, you can just say either this day or this day we are doing this. We will be home. Then what? So for us to be okay, because I know Christmas days last year made us have conflicts even last year, but what? So for us to be okay, I'll just say, all right, on Christmas Day, if you are here, then I'll be here as well. The following day, I'll just make a plan and go to work so that I don't even think about it. I'll be here around 4, the day will be over. I'll come here and cook.
you're actually not giving me time to get my points to
Okay.
you. So what I've just said is we have different energy towards these things. That's number one, right? So the best thing we can do is we deliberate on these issues and we can reach an agreement. Okay, we do this A, B, C, and D. Because, like I've said, these are these Christmas issues affect you mentally more than they do to me. So I'm saying,
Mentally,
yeah,
it's because of things that you say.
okay, right.
Like, how can you say, I don't even think about those things? I don't even care. Don't you care about my birthday? Don't you care about our child's birthday? Sometimes you'll be broke, but you know that your child is turning one. You do something, right? And
Yes,
then you tell me that Christmas, that everyone knows. Are you a which Christian? It's not a Christianity,
Muslim,
not Muslim. The one
Buddhism. Is it a religion?
no, it's not Muslim. It's Mishi. Which church did she go to? From
Uh,
college.
okay,
Jehovah's Witness. Yeah.
okay, okay.
They don't believe in Christmas. Totally. So maybe that's what you used to believe.
No, you're not getting the point. I'm saying I'm not invested in this as you are.
Even New Year.
So what I'm saying here now,
Even New Year.
okay, what I'm saying here now, I think it's probably because I don't drink and I'm not a groove person. So
Even though
I really don't
it's also a Hako
align with
story
you
from
that
where I
much.
come from. Everyone goes to Masoy from where I come from. We don't drink. We are not groovists. But on Christmas, we do something
And
to
I'm not
just
I'm not
celebrate.
saying let's not do something. No, I'm
Let's
saying
not.
you are saying I should plan it. That's your point. I'm saying okay, since you are more invested in these things, you help me along.
How can I help you if you say I don't even think of those things? Okay, you just said randomly. Okay, so I'll ask Go. You said something about Brian. I was like, oh, okay, that can be a nice plan actually. What are you suggesting? They're like, I was just saying, and you're now avoiding the conversation. And I'm thinking, if we are to do Brian, we then need to get meat on time so that we plan things. And now you're saying, did I say Bri? Did I say Bri? I'm like, okay, let's just cut everything off.
That's okay. If you say we have to get meat on time, the drinks and stuff, we'll do that.
We won't do that because you don't think about those things.
We'll
I'm
do
the
that.
one who's being affected mentally, as you say.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that.
And then
You have to disperse the funds.
you gave me the money. Why didn't you just say, pay this one for this?
No, we'll plan these things together. We're going to use this much and stuff.
So we are going to just have prayer on Christmas.
No, we're going to plan these things.
Okay.
Are we good?
I doubt you.
It's okay. So, what are we going to on to next?
About the why kids failed school.
Okay, you know that we are now parents, though we're still at the early stages, but we need to put some effort and serious attention on those things. Yeah, now it's December, schools are off, but still it will be January, another year is coming. Though this is not yet at the stage of going to school, but we need to figure out these things, how they affect those around us, how it's going to affect her. So these things they happen for different reasons why they have to fail. What do you have at first? Socioeconomic issues.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something to do with the family background, the levels of income. Is it a stable family financially, or the family is facing challenges? How they manage to do, how they manage to send their schools to school, a schools, private school, or there's college, which are just mushrooming out of the ghetto. These things have serious issues because studies realized students from stable backgrounds tend to perform better than those who are in a bad financial position. But it doesn't necessarily mean that kids from better backgrounds are smarter than those from poor backgrounds, right?
I tend to be having two sides about this socioeconomic factors.
Yes.
We have poor kids who are actually brighter, even in environments where they don't have much, but they are bright. Oh, probably are we just comparing with those in rural areas, or we're just saying even those in, let's say, Harare, but in some places like you can compare Budiriro and Borodale, right?
Yeah, we just mean the financial position of it, not based on location. Rural areas, the poor kids that side. Urban areas, the poor kids that side. Then we're looking at rural areas, they're rich kids that side, and rich families that side. Urban areas, they're also rich families that side. How, on average, do those kids perform?
But then, do you know that we have some schools whereby they know that this student is bright, but failing probably to pay fees? That's why there is BIM. Is it BIM?
Yes.
Or I don't remember the actual names, but
Yeah, the beams and other scholarship
programs
programs.
for those kids,
Yeah, there's
right?
this one. What is it called? The one by Strive. I forgot the name. It's
It's
actually for
higher life.
higher life. It's actually for smarter students throughout the country, the smartest ones.
You see what I'm saying? You can those factors, yes, they are there, but now it's depending on the kid individually as a person.
Can we
If
say that? No,
yes, we can.
we are not yet at individual level. I think we're looking at the whole bracket of being rich or poor. That whole bracket first.
Yes, but we cannot say the majority of bright students are those that are rich.
No.
You can have extra lessons. You can have a private tutor. You can have you would be attending good schools, but then if you're not bright, you're not.
Yeah,
Then
but
we can have a kid from poor backgrounds. They just go to school. They don't have maybe even internet, even books. They don't have study material, but they still pass or they are bright.
okay, I get it. But now the point, like, to break it down, it's more like if we take 100 kids from poor backgrounds and 100 kids from stable families, right? Then we want to do a case study of those ones,
Okay.
not depending on how smart they are. No, we are now based on the fact of their backgrounds, financial backgrounds. That's the measurement now,
If you say so.
right? Because if we had to measure their IQs, probably we have a equal number both sides. It can be 50-50 when it comes to the level of being intellectual. But now other factors like family background now have to come into play, which is true,
Mm-hmm.
which is true. Then we have issues to do with bullying, social issues. Yeah, bullying is a serious issue because if you're being bullied, you tend to hate school. You don't even like, and others actually leave home and say they are going to school and they don't even get to school because they are being bullied socially based on economic status, based on body size.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually bad. And these kids never tell you, will never know what's happening. She'll just come back home thinking the kid was at school, but it's different. And the results would prove that these things are wrong. Sometime this year earlier, there was that video of the South African school where the rugby guys were bullying other students. Did you see it?
I probably missed it. I didn't say it.
So those are other things which can be worked on, but they have been there for the very longest time, and you just can't put a stop to these issues. It's serious. But as for drugs now, they have done more damage. More damage. Sometimes in life, you'd actually see, oh, this guy was far much better than me. But the moment you got into drugs, everything turned upside down.
Okay.
Yeah,
We have the family environment. I think that will be the last one.
very better also. Yeah, but I think that's the most important thing. That's not what separates those, what you were saying earlier. You can be from a stable background financially, but your parents don't push you enough. You're neglected big time just because they're probably busy with some things else,
Mm-hmm.
and you get to fail. Then you're from a financially poor background, but your parents know how to push you,
Mm-hmm.
and you end up excelling. You end up excelling at those things, which is
And
a good thing.
basing on that, I know of a family that have a trend of people just refusing to go to school by the time they reach grade 7. And everyone, to the grandchildren, they don't want to go to school after grade 7. So it's another thing that what are those parents doing to push those kids? How can you push other kids yet you have 10 kids who refuse to go to school when they were in grade 7?
Yeah, that's a matter of parenting on a serious one.
Yes. So it's another thing that is also affecting kids.
Yeah,
I
but
think that's all for today.
you're actually closing early. Come on, can you actually push to those other two things? Okay, internationally, Lionel Messi visited India. Though India is a cricket country, he was on a tour. The guy is doing tours like a musician or like a musician or a stand-up comedian. but he's a footballer, so most people would expect to see him play when he visits a country. But on India, it was a different case. He was there for 20 minutes, and the Indian fans were complaining. Politicians were all over him and taking pictures, and the famous people. At the end of the day, they had to destroy all the chairs, most of the chairs in the stadium. The promoter was actually arrested again because he didn't give the people value for money. What else do we have? Oh, we have John Cena retiring from wrestling. Did you actually watch wrestling as a kid?
Yes, I did.
Who was your favorite character?
Umaga, I think. I
Okay.
didn't like it that much, but I stayed with people who liked wrestling, so I ended up. So would see Umaga. That's when I watched. Would laugh about it.
Do you know your favorite husband? There was a time we would not go to school without some John Cena next. Crash. It was war when it comes to that.
It was trending.
Yeah, it was trending, but at least you can hear some other snakes. But John
But that
Cena,
was trending. It's like you just if you be the age person having those snacks.
yeah, but you would refuse big time.
Do you know Kodo?
Yeah, I used to play Kodo, like
Yes, the
I used to
people
play
would
it.
you would put those the empty of those John Cena in those things,
Yes,
and you'll be walking around with them.
and you see that would you have rubber bands as trophies, guy? Then we end up
Yes.
having a whole bunch of those things.
Mhm.
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you so much. How is it?